We're in the minivan going to Nong Khiaw, but this is the third minivan we've been in. We got to the station and hopped into one, and just as it was about to leave, somebody else came up to the door and asked us to get out and go into another van, a newer, more modern van with nice leather plush seats. And so Laura and I are thinking we're getting a luxurious ride. He pulls out of the bus station and goes across the street, parks on the side of the road and says, "Hey, get out, we're gonna get in another van." And it's a similar van to the first one that we got in, but this is the third van that we're in. This is a little funny.
So they left before
anyways, so this departure is quite delayed
and hectic.
Yeah, I mean, it's still early in the day, so we have plenty of time, but
Interesting.
I mean, nothing new in Asia. How was the ride?
It's good.
Good?
Yeah, I fell asleep for like 30 minutes.
Oh, that's nice.
You did too.
Dude, I was trying so hard to freaking fall asleep, and I was like nodding off. My head was like a bobblehead.
I know.
Oh my god, but that was a really, really rough ride. Anyways, we've arrived at the bus terminal in Nong Khiaw. Our guest house is about a 5-minute walk from here. Otherwise, the other folks that are on the minivan have to take a tuk-tuk into the town. Hey friends!
Oh,
Hi!
you saw them from before?
Hi,
Cute.
Hi! Hi! Puppies!
Hey, get over here. Get over here. Get that one.
You're so cute!
So cute.
Is this the mom?
Ah, yeah, they're biting my hands.
Biting you?
It's
Are
biting
you
me.
hungry? No, 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 no. No,
Oh,
no.
so
no,
cute.
no, no, no.
Oh,
They share?
no.
There's-
One is her baby, one is hers.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Go eat, baby.
There's so many pups. So many pups. Oh.
Hey, hey, hey.
They're so happy. Look at them. They're so happy.
This looks like a rat.
This
It's
way.
a farm here. Got puppies and little chicks and chickens.
That is our guest house right there on the river. Hey, kitty.
Did you find a friend?
We've checked into our guest house. It's called U River Guest House, or Nam U River Guest House, right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nam U is a river that we're currently on. It's a guest house right on the river, like it's literally built over the river, which is beautiful. I'll put a link in the description for you so that you can check it out as well. But we booked it on booking.com just earlier this week, and we're staying here for one night before heading to Muang Ngoi tomorrow morning to do some more trekking. But this place is so peaceful. It's outside of the town and about a 5-minute walk from the bus station where we got dropped off.
And then about like a minute walk down to the river front.
Yeah, so from the road it's
From
about
the
a
road to
minute
the
down.
river.
And
We got distracted by puppies.
yeah, there were puppies at the gate. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. And there were 3 puppies from different moms.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
one like
Nurses.
like a bulldog? Was that a bulldog? No, a pug. One pug, and then like one
like a
other
French
like a
bulldog.
mutt.
French bulldog.
Yeah, French bulldog, a Laos bulldog. And then like some other wrinkly faced looking dog. Anyways, they were so cute. There's also a bunch of chickens running around and a really loud, needy cat.
There's a lot of needy cats here.
But the walk down here is really cool because you're walking down like these like teak wood steps, and then there's like a mini bamboo bridge that goes over a garden, and There was somebody in the garden harvesting some herbs, and then when you arrive at the guest house, you're greeted by the manager who's like making food at the bar. There's like a bar and a kitchen, and then the patio that we're sitting on right now is facing the water and mountains. There's there's mountains all around us and low-hanging clouds. It's gorgeous. The room itself isn't all that fantastic, but I think what you're paying for is really just the experience of being on the river and the serene environment. The room has really large glass windows that are partitioned, and so you can see directly outside. The room is it has a king-size bed and a small desk and a bathroom, so it's nothing too fancy, but
no, you're paying for the view.
Yeah, you're paying for the view.
The deck here, being able to sit, just see the mountains and the river.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
It's
I don't really care about the room.
Yeah, it's like a mid-tier room in this area. You can find cheaper accommodations, but again, we got it for the view, and are happy we did. So you need to check this out if you ever come to Nong Khiaw.
Looking to relax, because I don't think there's anything we're planning to do right now, right?
No.
Maybe going to town?
Yeah, we have no plans today. We're just going to relax. I mean, I have a little bit of work to do before we hop into the weekend, or I mean, we're already into the weekend, but my clients are it's the morning, it's Friday morning their time, so I still have some deliverables, but Lora has a long weekend ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here and stare at the mountains.
Just coast.
I can stay here for 2 days.
Tomorrow morning we're going to do a sunrise hike. There's a viewpoint that that's the only thing that we plan to do here, and so we're gonna check that out tomorrow morning, and we'll take you along. That'll be a separate vlog though, and then from there we'll come back here and hop on a boat to go to Muang Ngoi.
Yeah.
Last night I had a check-in call with my mom, which I like to do maybe once or twice a week. During the call, I had asked her a question about where she was raised in Laos, and that led to other questions, as well as her telling me a part of her story growing up in Laos and what her journey was like from here to America. And it was sort of a breakthrough moment, because a lot of what she was telling me was something I'd never heard before. And so I was really excited to have this moment with my mom, because it's taken so long for me to learn about these things, and I'm not sure if it was something that she was holding back or refraining from telling me, or I just didn't know how to ask the right questions. I think a part of it was also me being scared to ask to begin with, because I know that she has experienced so much trauma, like so many Lao refugees who have had to flee to other places around the world, and not knowing how to process it into questions and articulate it into thoughts for myself was a bit difficult growing up, you know. And I know that a lot of other Lao Americans or first generation Lao folks around the world have a similar struggle, you know. So if you do, let me know what you've done to navigate through that, and how you've sort of healed and processed those questions, those thoughts, those feelings that you've had about not knowing where your parents come from, or not having the answers to particular questions that you've always had. Let me know, because I'm going through that as well, and I know that a lot of what I share and what you share may resonate with somebody out there, whether they're from Laos or from Mexico or from Ghana, wherever in the world, right, who has had that first gen or refugee experience, and assimilating into multiple cultures at the same time, and creating that identity. So I was truly happy to have that moment with my mom, and I think that will pave way for more deeper conversations moving forward, now that I know that she is comfortable speaking to me about a bit of her story, or me being more comfortable asking those types of questions. And maybe I wasn't giving her the benefit of the doubt and thinking that she wouldn't tell me these things if I asked her to. I honestly thought that there was a lot of friction or a barrier between me asking and her telling me these sort of things. This is an interesting time for me. A lot of self-reflection, self-discovery, a lot of learning and growing. I wish I could share this moment with my mom. My desire was to travel to Laos for the first time with my mom. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make that happen. But I know that we'll be back here again together at some point in the future. For those who have never been here, I know how you feel. I know the questions that you have. I know that longing that you have deep down to be in that country that your family comes from. And so I'm here, I'm speaking my truths, and I encourage you to come if you can. The food has arrived. We got some tamak-tang and we got some lapa. And unfortunately they didn't have sticky rice, which is what I'd love to normally eat this with. So we got some steamed rice. How's it, babe? You tried it already?
It's good. Refreshing. I haven't tried this yet. This is fish,
lapa,
right?
yeah. Stepped out for a walk while Lora is just relaxing from a day of travel. But the walk here in Nong Khiaw is it's quite peaceful. It's beautiful for one. You're surrounded by mountains and yeah, there's so much green. There's so many people. It's lively, but at the same time it's quite peaceful. No one really bothers you. They just go about their day, which is something that I really like about Laos. You aren't pulled into restaurants or stores, or people aren't throwing themselves at you to buy something. And so it's really nice to have that sense of peace. Yeah, I'm really loving Nong Khiaw right now. The town isn't big, but it makes for a really nice walk. As I was walking towards the bridge, I walked past some houses where I saw women on their looms weaving some textiles, and decided to stop by and actually pick one up from an elder woman by the name of Miss Luang Prabang. And so that was really nice. She was really sweet, so it was nice to support her. But anyways, I'm gonna walk back to the guest house and grab something to eat and get some work done.